of cons. The first being that it has a huge, it's mostly all cargo hold. So a fat trader's cargo hold is so big that if it opened up the front end, and if the front end was just a little bit wider, a standard Beowulf class far trader could actually land inside of its cargo bay, and the far trader is 200 tons. So to give you an idea of how big this thing is, but the majority of it is all cargo space, so it doesn't really require an enormous crew. So I would think that with 6 people, you guys could operate a fat trader with very little difficulty.
Yeah, I mean, on the picture that you provided, they've got 5, which is like a pilot, astrogator, engineer, medic, and steward.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know why you would need a steward on a fat trader. Gotta have somebody to bring the captain her meal on a silver platter, right?
Or it could be the load manager.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, the fat trader, that's the benefit of it, is that it can haul a fairly good amount of cargo. The downside of it is that it's only got a jump range of 1. So that means it can only jump 1 parsec at a time. And so when you go into jump space, you're in jump space for a week. And then you exit jump space and you have to then refuel in order to make another jump. So it's got a limited range, but it can haul a lot of stuff.
Okay, so I'm looking at the sheet, and there's a J drive says jump 1. That's what you're talking about,
right?
And the jump drive. Oh, okay. Those are power requirements. It requires 40 units of power.
Right.
And I don't know what. I guess that's from our power plant. When you add armaments or something, you have to divide up. Yeah,
occasionally this is one of the reasons for using ships that are pre-existing out of the book. Designing a ship can take quite some time, because you have to take all of that into account of, okay, well, how many power units does the fusion reactor put out? Is there enough? So like in Traveler, there is a standard naval practice that's called jump dimming. And what jump dimming refers to is that because the jump drive requires such a huge power load, that they would turn off interior lights, basically shut down everything except for life support to feed all of that power to the jump drive. Most ships don't require that, but it's still become kind of a naval custom. I think the fat trader has enough power to handle it. I'd have to look at it again, but yeah. The other benefit of the fat trader is that it has a auxiliary craft. It has like a launch, a ship's boat. So that can allow you to, do little side missions, or it's very Firefly. It's very Firefly.
But if you're riding in something smaller like the Far Trader, then the mission will be more valuable cargo. You wouldn't be hauling, I don't know, food to a starving planet.
No.
You'd be hauling, gold pressed latinum.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, it really depends. Like I said, the Far Trader has a much longer range at 2 jumps. I would think that the Far Trader would be more apt to do like speculative trading, because you can get out further. Whereas the Fat Trader is pretty much going to stick to a known route. Now, if I don't have it in front of me, but if I remember correctly, the Fat Trader also has fuel scoops and a refinery. So if you wanted to go further, you would jump, find a gas giant if there's no port of call, or if you don't want to spend money for fueling. You could skim hydrogen off of a gas giant. You let the refiners refine the fuel, because jumping with unrefined fuel is extremely dangerous, and then go in for another week and jump. But you got to remember, each one of those jumps is 1 week's worth of time that, there's no way of getting out of it. It doesn't matter how far you jump, it's always 1 week. So yeah. So like I said, I mean, the possibility exists to go further, but I found a nice little section of planets where you guys could operate. The thing with Traveler is that the universe is so big that you kind of have to, for one game set, for one group, you have to pick, one sector, and even not just sector, maybe just a subsector, because space is huge. And we're talking about thousands and thousands of light years from one end of the map to the other. And so you just have to pick one little area where your crew's going to bounce back and forth between all of these planets that are there. So I've kind of done that. I've run Traveler 2nd Edition since it came out in the test phase, and I learned early on to narrow down the scope of where everybody's going. It's just you'll see when we do Traveler, because I will put up the Traveler map, and it is an interactive map. You can scroll in and out, and it's enormous. It's just crazy how big it is. So, do we have Anthony with us? I don't hear anything. Unless, of course, he's having mic problems again. But I do not see him logged into Roll20. Okay. Actually, I might be able to take a look this way. Nope. And is Thrick? Oh yeah, Thrick's here. Never mind. All right, so no Anthony. Let me. Boop. He's gone. And if he's able to join later, we can just re-add him. Okay. So, welcome to Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Before we get started, we will pick up right where we left off last week. But before we get started, we have a couple of friends of the Greenwater Guildhall we would like to thank. First on that list is Talon Claw. TNC, they make beautiful wooden Dungeon Master screens, dice vaults, drink coasters. Boy, he's got a new line of dice trays. He's just posted that he's making cutting boards for your gaming table, so if you want to serve a nice meat and cheese platter on your gaming table, he's got those available now. Just amazing stuff. All of it is customizable with laser engraving. Amazing work. So definitely check them out. It is their 2-year anniversary of starting the company, and as far as I know, he is having a sale. I think the sale goes until midnight tonight, so definitely click on that link and go check them out. Next on the list is the Speechless Bard. She makes absolutely gorgeous handmade leather book covers for your core rule books, and she has a full line of dice bracelets, and she does all of the stitching and painting and whatnot. She does all of that by hand. She's an amazing artist, so definitely give her a look as well. If you're going to order it as a gift, keep in mind that she is overseas in, I believe, Ireland or Scotland or Wales. It's over in the UK somewhere. Bad on me for not knowing for sure. But anyways, definitely check her out. But if you're going to order as a gift, give it a little bit of extra time when you order, because it does take a while to get over here through customs and whatnot. And last on the list is the Fable Beard Company. Fable Beard Company makes beard balms, oils, beard wash, co-wash, and beard butters, and numerous products. And each one of their scent profiles is a different fantasy character. For instance, right now I'm still working my way through the holiday stash that I ordered. I am wearing both Jack Frost and Gingerbread Man, so I smell a little bit like pine, cedar, and a peppermint chill mixed with cinnamon and gingerbread cookies. So yeah, I'm festive for December. But they have numerous other oils and balms, many scents, and they've just started a new CBD line. So go ahead and check them out if you are of the bearded persuasion. Where we left off, the party had taken their airship and they had a grand gala event to commemorate the official launch of the airship. And unbeknownst to them, pirates had infiltrated the airship and were posing as waitstaff, and they attempted to hijack the airship during its maiden voyage, and they were assisted by a couple of smaller pirate airships that came up alongside. They scuttled one of them, and the other one escaped and took some hostages and ran off towards an earthmote. An earthmote being a section of land that is magically floating up in the sky. This particular earthmote has 3 satellite smaller earthmotes that connect to it via rope bridges, and they have docks for airships and whatnot on them. And this is a pirate stronghold that is floating way up above the cloud line over the trackless sea. And so the party followed this pirate ship back to its mooring, and they have infiltrated the earthmote, and they've discovered that the earthmote has waterfalls and running rivers, and these rivers and waterfalls, the water from these rivers just falls right off the edge of this floating island. And these waterfalls, or these rivers, are fed by portals to the elemental plane of water. And so there's just a constant supply of water coming in, and the surface of this earthmote is fairly jungle-like, despite being up above the cloud line and fairly far north for jungle-like terrain. So it is warm and humid while on the earthmote, despite the physical location of where the earthmote is. Where we had left off, they had a pretty large battle with some pirates and a caster, and they needed to take a long rest. So after defeating them, they buckled down and took a long rest. So they should have all of their hit points and spell slots back. I believe that is correct, is it not?
And there was much rejoicing.
Okay, so Anthony just messaged, said he's not going to be able to play today. Okay, so the question is, where do you guys want to go from here?
Well, our impulsive leader is absent.
Yeah, you don't have anybody to kick down doors tonight.
I know, right?
Chris, you forgot to mention that Telfar very heroically saved the Lord of Yuan-ti.
That's true. Yes, Telfar made every attempt and was successful in saving Laryl Silverhand, the open lord of Waterdeep. That is true.
Yeah, through my excellent powers of seduction.
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, I would suggest that we investigate this massive dragon sculpture in front of us and this to the east pathway to something, so that we understand our this pathway is very interesting, and we've got a big dragon in front of us that maybe you described, I can't remember. And then there's something to the east that we can see. Otherwise, what we look to the west and north is stairs going up along this path and a river along several escarpments that kind of forms waterfalls.
Right. So to the east, you see, so this here to the east is a large temple-like complex, like a stepped pyramid. But there is an opening in the bottom wall that is 20 feet wide and allows entrance within.
Well, I suspect, we came here. Let's recap. We came here because we were attacked, and pirates fled to this area. And then we got, as soon as we, where we are currently standing is, the ground is stained with the blood of a bunch of pirates that we slaughtered. So there is reason to believe that we are in the right vicinity. So let's go and check out this temple to the east and slip inside the hole and try to rout out these pirates.
Okay.
I don't really know where they are.
So did you want to slip into the temple first, or do you want to investigate the dragon before you go in?
Oh, the dragon's right in front of us, so we should at least do a walk around to make sure there's not any openings where the pirates might be. We're not actually looking for treasure and stuff like that, but other than we always are.
Right. Yeah, always.
The thing is, we're looking for bad guys, so secret doors or open doors or something like that would show where their base of operations is what we're searching for. And this is clearly a manufactured item, so let's do a walk around to make sure that it's not an opening to some underground pirate
So, Aaron, make a nature check.
Ugh. Why me? That's what Aaron says. Why me? 13, it looks like.
So you are able to determine that this is a fairly dirty sculpture. Not dirty in the means that it's been roughly sculpted, but it appears to be sculpted out of stone perfectly, but covered in like mud, and where parts of where the mud is not covering the whole body evenly. It looks like it's been slapped on, and then rain or whatever has washed some of it off, and it is a perfect sculpture, what appears to be granite, of a green adult dragon, but it is stone.
Okay, interesting. And the pedestal it's on does not appear to have any hatchways or doorways leading into some underground lair.
No.
All right.
Narate, make a intelligence check with advantage. Whoops, Narate stepped away. Cancel, make an Arcana check.
Sorry.
Okay. And Narate, what'd you get on your intelligence check with advantage? 19?
19. Yes.
So, Narate points out that the base that this dragon sculpture is standing on has been carved more recently than whatever formed the dragon. The other thing Narate notices on a 19 is that there seems to be no chisel marks or tool marks anywhere on the dragon. However, he admits that depending on how old it is and how weathered the stone is, you may not find chisel marks. Cancel, with his 23 on Arcana, suspects that this was actually a actual dragon that had been petrified.
Can I cast Remove Curse on the statue?
It's not a curse.
Remember, I mean, this as far as we can tell, this thing was petrified a long freaking time ago.
Well, and the thought occurs to Cancel, this is, if it's an adult green dragon, if it was petrified, that means that this adult green dragon had to fail its saving throw. So what could have possibly been such a badass with petrification that a green dragon would fail its save?
And hopefully whatever it was is dead now.
And then they all lived happily ever after.
Well, I mean, pilots are getting
Remove a
along.
petrification spell.
So if pirates are able to coexist with whatever it was that petrified it, it's either a very powerful pirate that can cast high-level magic, or there's some beholder or some critter that's probably running the show. In any event, unless we can unpetrify this dragon and you guys think it'll be our friend, which let me get way the hell away when you do it.
Yeah, green dragons aren't known so much to be friendly.
Yeah, I would suggest that we put that in our clue book and move to the east and check out this Mayan temple.
Okay.
This little mini Mayan temple.
So you get to this step pyramid, and when you look inside, I mean, it's completely dark inside. You see that there is a stairwell that leads deep down into towards the center of this earthmote.
Okay, well, I'm sure that Telfar is learning all sorts of interesting stuff, and I don't know where Telfar is, so I'm going to be stealthily poking my head into this temple and going down the stairs and seeing what I see.
Okay. Telfar, make a survival check.
So if you were a tough DM and somebody rolled a 1 on a survival check, would you just rule that they're dead?
No. Survival, oddly enough, can be used for a lot of things. Tracking is one of them.
Yeah, normally it depends on what it's used for. If it's like, a hard survival thing, then maybe.
Yeah, scrounging around for water or something like that.
Berries.
Yeah.
Well, I am proficient in survival, so I'm gonna take 10 on that for a soft 20.
Okay. You find, being still stealth, I believe.
40 on my stealth check, and could I get a Twinga blessing, please?
Oh, yes. Yes, you can. Tonight's Twinga Blessing was brought to you by Talon Claw.
Whee!
You get a Blessing of Health. Increases your Constitution by 2.
Nice.
So that's, let's see, you're level 16?
Yep.
That's, what?
be 16 hit points and additional 1 on your con save.
Right. So I believe that brings your con save up to 0, doesn't it?
It does.
So yeah, that's an extra 16 hit points.
Cool. I dig it.
So you find in the dust and loose sand that is in this temple, very old temple, you find that there are numerous tracks coming in, up and down the stairs before you guys ever got here. Some of the tracks appear to be normal humanoid footprints wearing boots of some kind. But you see other tracks that look like something rounded was dragged through the sand.
All right.
Also, in this, so as I described, this temple, it's like a step pyramid, like you would see at Mayan or Aztec ruins. There is this big stairwell that goes down a hole in the floor, in the middle of the floor, and there's a very narrow staircase that goes all the way up to the top of the temple. There's nothing up there except that it looks like it is designed so that wherever this earthmote was when it was more terrestrial, meaning on the ground, it looked like this temple was designed so that at a certain time of day, sunlight would flood into this temple, and the top of the step pyramid is capped with a little square steeple kind of thing that has windows, arched windows on all 4 sides, that the sun would come in through this steeple at the very top and light up the entire interior of this step pyramid.
Cool. I assume I just saw Aaron go down some steps.
Aaron, you said that you were being sneaky. You want to make a stealth check?
Yeah, 28.
Okay. Telfar, does your passive perception beat 28?
It does not.
Okay, so
As long as we don't bump into each other, we'll never know we're here.
Aaron kept to the shadows and is sneaking down the stairs. What is Narate, Cancel, and Thrick doing?
And I
So
did-
far, we'll go back and report to them that, there seems to be an old temple over there with stairs that go down.
Yeah, and Aaron's plans were shared with them, so they know at least where he headed.
Okay. Yeah, I would assume that you guys knew that he was going to go check out the temple.
Would a greater... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Would a greater restoration spell work to remove the petrification?
You really want to get killed by a green dragon, don't you?
I thought lizard folk liked green dragons.
We do. Doesn't mean they won't kill us.
The main problem with them is they're not ripe yet.
Gotta wait till the red dragons.
But then they'll be worse.
But no, they'll just be ripe.
No, you gotta harvest them while they're tart. So that they ripen quicker. I don't know.
I don't think greater Restoration would work. Let me double check something.
Okay, is this the spell Flush to Stone, or is it some kind of questionable thing? Because, like, I could look up into Flush to Stone requirements and stuff if you want.
Flesh to Stone is one possibility. Oh, Greater Restoration could possibly work.
You want to do it, Brick?
You have it?
I do. I might, but it might also be a life domain thing.
Anyone can learn it, but it may make it easier.
I believe any cleric can learn Greater Restoration.
Any cleric can learn every cleric spell.
I have it. Yeah, I have it.
Greater Restoration is one of the catch-all spells. It'll remove curses. It'll reattach limbs sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, if you have the lamp.
If you have the limb, yeah. Well, it's frequently used when attaching artificial limbs, things like that.
So far, he's Norte over there thumbing frantically through his spell book. Like, Delphar goes, hey, what you doing? What's all this then?
Yeah,
We're trying to raise a dragon.
you have to realize
Trying to raise dragon.
that green dragons are pretty evil.
Yeah, they're not nice.
No.
Norte, that's not a real dragon. That's just made of wax.
No, it is a real dragon.
But it's so dirty. I thought dragons like to be shiny clean.
Yeah, but it was petrified, and then some people rubbed dirt on it.
Because that'll make it
Well,
better.
Probably petrified
Very nice.
a long time ago.
I don't know why they did it.
A petrified dragon, you say? Can it hear us? Does it know what's good? Does it know it's petrified? Telfar kind of knocks on its face a little bit with one hand.
I believe you are safe in doing that as it is. Very stony.
Telfar, you knock on the end of the dragon's face, and you're like, is it real? Does it know we're here? And a crack around the edge of its snout causes the entire portion of its face to slide off and crumble onto the stone walkway in front of it.
Oh, that's awesome. How many XP do we get?
We just killed a dragon.
No, if I cast Greater Restoration, it'll still...
Now you have to cast Mending, and then you have to cast Greater Restoration.
I can actually cast
Yeah,
Mending
you have to do it right.
We have the face, Greater Restoration can reattach the face, right?
Yeah.
Telfar flies back suddenly like 5 or 10 feet and says, I didn't do it! I didn't do it! I really touched it.
Okay, I'll cast Mending, and then I'll cast Greater Restoration on the thing, and then I'll ready some spells. Wait, before I do that, do you guys want to fight the Green Dragon?
I'm heading to the temple.
I could maybe reason with it. Like, could you just go?
Norte, aren't we here to rescue a bunch of people? Who knows how...
Yeah, the clock's ticking. You don't even know why these people were kidnapped.
Now,
Yeah, the clock's ticking.
who knows what they're doing to those poor Lord knows they can't, protect themselves. We can't have them getting their clothes torn and their nice hair all mussed up. We gotta go.
We'll do this later. And we will do it later.
not there. My character's not there. But
Right.
I'm envisioning that when the face slid off, this is like a CAT scan slice of this beast's snout, where you can see a hole for its trachea and then the vagus nerves on each side, and total anatomy central here with the orbits of the eye. And,
Except that it's all made out of stone.
yeah. So
Right.
maybe the colors aren't very good.
Yeah. Looks like granite, but other than that, it's really lifelike, including the interior.
Okay, let's go save some nobles, I guess.
Okay.
Well, don't poke the dragon face that fell off, pokes it with one stilt, just to make sure it doesn't move no more, and then, zips off and makes another stealth check on the way over here, dodging into the bushes, and then back over here.
Okay.
But I do fix the snout.
Okay. So you cast Mending on the snout, and do you put it back on the dragon's face, or just leave it on the path?
I put it back on the dragon's face.
Okay. All right. So you guys. And so the entrance is actually all the way to the left and towards the bottom, and I'm gonna put some minis down here. If it'll let me grab them.
Wow, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was.
Well, it's a big earthmote.
Is this underground or is this the ground level?
It's underground. This is down the stairs.
All right.
There's really nothing else inside that temple.
Hey, Chris, is there any way I could tell, how long ago those footprints that went up and down before us were there? Are they recent, or
They're fairly recent.
recent enough to warrant us investigating, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay. So, Aaron, you come down into this underground complex and kind of into a great hall. And in this great hall, you see that there are, in each of these corners, here, 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 and here, there are torches that are lit. And you can see two openings leading to the north, and then an opening going to the east, and an opening going to the west.
I look at the ground to see if there are serious tracks leading in any particular direction, or if it's just a nice cleanly swept stone. That would also tell me that someone's maintaining this area and keeping it clean.
Make a survival check.
There we go. 15, which is pretty darn good considering that's not my big deal.
So you see a number of what look like drag marks, and it looks like whatever was dragged through the dust and sand on the floor is partially rounded, like maybe somebody was dragging a barrel. But
Okay.
you don't see when you look at with a 15, you look at these tracks and you don't see where there was any break. So like, it looks like something rounded was dragged through the sand, but you don't see that there's no sand that was pushed in front of it. It's just continuous. And then you see a number of boot prints, and all of these go through here. Now, here and here, you see numerous boot prints going in and out of these two locations, and the occasional drag mark, but the heavy traffic is going to the north.
And the edges of the boot prints in the sand look to be sharp enough to where this is all relatively recent, I'm going to just assume.
Yes. Yes.
And as far as the drag marks being on top of boot prints, indicating that they are recent, more recent than any, or I see boot prints on the drag marks, meaning people have crossed after the thing got dragged.
Correct.
So I'm just like, oh, whatever, beating this horse, it's already dead. So I'm going to go look. Since I am in stealthy mode, I'm going to sneak over to that doorway and just look over here in this room.
Okay. You see a small staircase on the western wall that leads up to a larger hall, and you can just make out over the lip of the upper floor here that there is another exit to the north.
All right. And I don't hear voices, and there are weird torches in all these places.
Yes.
So I'm going to go check the eastern one.
And you can just make out that there is a stairwell that goes up to another room to the east.
Okay, and then I will finish with the direction that I'm intending to go, which is up to the north.
Okay.
And peek into that room.
Okay. Here.
And that'll probably take a good couple of minutes because I'm being all stealthy and move slow and all that crap.
Right.
I really think stealth ought to have like a half speed requirement.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you're moving stealthily, you're moving at half your normal pace. I think that if you are moving at full speed, it doesn't necessarily negate stealth, but whoever is trying to observe you gets advantage on their check.
Well, the rogues get supreme sneak, which I think it allows you to go your movement speed, or you can go half your movement speed for advantage.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so rogues get a little bit better. But yeah, that's usually how that works, is that if you were stealth, you're moving at half your speed. Hold on here, I'm trying to find... I don't think these are... Oh, yes. Yes, that is what I want. Let me find exactly what it is I'm looking for.
So, Chris,
Mm-hmm.
there are a couple of rogue things that I have not been using that I probably need to.
Okay. Yes.
When I get with an attack, I can use my reaction to only take half the damage.
Correct.
I don't think I've ever done that.
You really should.
Yeah, I agree with you. I really should. There's a lot of stuff that I've forgotten about, or that I never really fully understood to begin with, or whatever.
Right.
And apparently, I also have, wait, not yet. That's next level. Blind sense, I get next level. But yeah, that uncanny dodge, I need to be making that work for me. All 8 times I've gotten hit.
Yeah. Is it up to 8 times now?
Yeah, you got 2 last week. Really threw off the whole like average.
Wow. So,
But that was your way of punishing me for getting such good rolls on my acrobatics check. Like,
yeah.
All right, fuck all 3 of your 35.
So, Aaron, you look through these doors, and in here you find what has made these rounded marks. And what has made those marks, there are Yuan-ti abominations and mixed with pirates.
Well, that is my cue to do a rough count and observation without spending a bunch of time, and then get the heck out of Dodge and go get the crew.
Okay. So, the rest of you, you make your way down the temple steps. Telfar, you are out front. I assume that, if I remember, did you stealth again? With a 37?
Yep,
Okay.
that's my current.
So, Telfar, you get out ahead of the rest of the party. You can see Aaron to the north, and this open hall here has torches in each of the corners. You see exits leading off to the right and left, and you can see as much that there. You can see the same tracks that Aaron saw. And Aaron, you make your way back to the group.
Do I not have a direct line of sight on this guy inside here?
It's quite the ways. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20,
40.
25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I suppose that you could see him moving around in the shadows, but like I said, that's quite a distance in dim light.
Well, I mean, that's your call, of course. I was just wondering.
And Aaron moves back, knowing that being able to see them means they're able to see us. So Aaron tries to get to the crew as far back as he can, but he wasn't. Timing is whatever it is.
Right. So Telfar, you can see the same marks on the ground that Aaron did. However, you don't see Aaron. He's sticking to the shadows. What would you like to do?
I want to go see what's I don't know. Aaron didn't come back and reveal himself or say anything about what he saw.
Not yet.
I guess I'm on my way.
Yeah, you're kind of like up here, moving stealthily.
All right. Well, my first inclination was to go check out this business.
Okay.
So I can do 60 feet to there.
Yep. Go ahead. There you go. So you get up here and you can hear like faint whispers coming from the north. Very hushed tones. Quiet enough that you can hear the echo and you know that somebody's whispering, but you can't make out what they're saying.
All right. Oh. Let's see. 60-foot range. You said it seems to be this area over here?
Yeah, coming from this entrance here.
Let's see. Alright. Yeah, I'll hold my action. Ready my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up one of my spells that I've never used before.
Okay. So, Aaron, you come around the corner here. Do you want to break stealth and let Thrick cancel and Nurate know what's going on?
Yes, that is my purpose.
Okay.
And to tell them, hey guys, you don't want to go just stomping in there noisily. There's a passel of bad guys in the second room straight ahead.
What do they look like?
Cancel should cast Fireball.
Absolutely, that all situations require fireball.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
agreed.
Right, so that reminds level magic missile.
So, Carl, what do they look like?
Yuan-ti and blue things that I can't remember what the blue things were.
Pirate berserkers.
Oh, pirate berserkers like we fought before. I didn't see one that looked like a caster. There were about 8 of them.
So
that I
what
saw.
you're saying is there's no reason not to walk in there and kill them all.
Yeah, you might want to get close enough to where you can do it
Yeah.
without having to wait. You know, I just don't want you to have to wait. That's
Right.
Waiting sucks.
Waiting, yes, yeah. And if you want, we can lure them into this front room here. Maybe, but in any event, they're pretty spread out, so if there's a bunch of reinforcements, we can't stop them from calling for reinforcements.
Oh, that's okay. We don't have to worry about hard enemies yet.
I could go in there and try to draw them into this front room if you want to have set up a kill box or something. I think the rooms to the west and the east were empty, so you could set up in there and blast fireballs in there or something. I don't know. Have fun. You come up with a plan. I'm just the scout.
I guess we could lure them into one of the rooms.
All right.
Like this room we're right next to.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I will go into here and pretend like I've stumbled and revealed myself, and then I'll flee directly south.
I've fallen. I can't get up.
Yeah, exactly. And then some of them will chase me, I would assume, especially if I act scared. Secret, I won't be acting.
I have a question for you, Chris.
Yeah.
With the minor illusion spell, right? I get that you can either create a sound or an image. Is the image mobile or is it stationary?
the rules, but if you make it it's stationary with respect to something. So if you cast it on a sword and make the minor illusion look like the sword is black, you could move the sword around and it would be stationary but stuck to the sword, I guess.
Yeah. So you're looking at minor illusion?
Yes, minor illusion is what I'm looking at. It says it can't create sound or light or smell or any other sensory effect, but it doesn't say really whether or not it can move.
Yeah, silent image is minor illusion, but it moves. So that's why I'm thinking that minor illusion does not have an animation characteristic.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that sounds correct. I think minor illusion is just a stationary illusion. So, what are you guys going to do here?
Currently, the plan is for me to come up here and then sneeze and dash back this way.
To try and draw their
action. So 3, 2, 1, achoo, holy shit. No, run this way.
And then I'm just gonna go in this corner and stealth.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Um, 21.
Okay. Okay. Narate, what are you going to do?
I am also going to stealth.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check. Okay. Okay. And Cancel, what are you going to do?
And after seeing Norate struggle there, I will aid Cancel in being stealthy by reminding him to keep low under torches so he doesn't cast shadows to where they can see them. Things like that.
Keep going. Shh.
That's right. You need to crouch and move very slowly. Don't cast giant shadows. Don't sneeze.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Don't even breathe.
Appreciate it.
The attempt is to give you advantage.
Yeah. I will. Yes, trying to just get the doorway.
Okay. And are you going to make a stealth check? I will allow you to make it with advantage because Carl is shushing you.
Thanks for the advantage. You got me a roll of 9.
May the power of shush compel you.
Okay. So, when you run in and sneeze,
Yeah.
the
Achoo.
Yuan-ti order the pirates to run and investigate.
Okay. Pirates are coming. I will run out of the temple and then hide.
Not enough of them are going.
Yeah, no, I mean, let's split them up. You never split the party, right? So let's let them split the party.
And the Yuan-ti remain and are armed with longbows. Everybody roll initiative.
Best part of the game.
The only part of the game.
Thrick, what'd you get?
25. The highest I could get.
And Telfar.
He's so lucky.
That's 18 so far.
Okay.
That sucked.
And Norte.
8.
Ooh. Cancel.
24. The second highest number. Right now, 23.
And Aaron got a 9.
Yep, burned up a lucky. Could go from a 6 to a 9.
Wow. That doesn't seem worth it.
Nope.
So, Thrick, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Do we see any of them yet, or?
They haven't come out the doors yet.
Okay. I'm gonna move a tiny bit closer, and then I'm gonna ready my stun blade for the first one I walks through the door.
Okay. All right.
I
Can't-
won't ignite it yet. I'll just like wait.
Just have it ready. Okay.
Yeah.
Cancel. What would you like to do? Now, from where you are standing, you can see at least one of them looks like he's going to be coming out of this door. You've got fairly good line of sight here.
Radical. I shall just.
And with your 9, they can see you.
Let's put a bonfire right there.
Okay. So you put a bonfire.
Just a little, hey, you shouldn't go through this doorway. You should instead go through this doorway right next to the lizard boy.
So you put a bonfire right there. Not under his feet, but you kind of block him off from coming out. There you go. You block him off from coming out that door. Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I'm happy here.
Telfar, what would you like to do?
I want to continue to sneak up through this corner here and see what's going on. I think, by now, have I heard a bit more of a commotion?
You hear
Shouted.
you hear the shuffling of feet, but they didn't shout out the orders to the pirates. They continued to keep a low whisper. But you get up here. And And you see that in this room, from where you're standing, you can see that there is a Yuan-ti abomination right there to the west of you.
Well, that's no good. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. So he gets a wisdom save.
Yes. Spell save DC is 15.
And he gets a soft 20.
Ooh. Well, I suppose I'll use my bonus action to re-hide. Like, I don't know, over here.
Okay. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
He still takes half damage on a successful save, by the way.
Is that right? Half damage and no fear effect.
Right.
So I'll still roll some damage on that. 6. 4 damage.
Okay.
And 40 to hide. I'll change it on my token.
Okay. So now he's got a headache and he's pissed off. The berserkers. Let's see here. So, Thrick, you get your action.
Come way low.
Was the soft 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Uh, 16 damage.
Okay. Do you have another attack or bonus action?
Oh, yeah, I'll just, hit him with my shield as my bonus action.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Knocking him prone or 5 feet? Prone's better.
I don't really have shield master, so
So it's just 1d4 damage.
Okay.
yes. $14.
Okay. You got a 14 on 1d4 damage?
And then the radiant strike from the
Oh, that's right.
Claire.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, it just happened to roll 14 on that D4. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Okay. This guy. So this guy avoids all of that crap. He gets to right here. This guy. Is going to follow him because he's not stupid. Casters have to be dealt with. And this guy... gets out here. Okay. That... Oh wait, this guy still gets an attack though. So, since Thrick surprised him with his stealthiness, this guy is going to take a swing at Thrick with a great axe. 21 to hit.
Misses.
Oh. Okay. That is their turn. The Yuan-ti. This Yuan-ti moves to further back to the north and readies his bow to cover his escape. This Yuan-ti moves his 10 feet to here. This Yuan-ti is right here and is going to take a shot at cancel at disadvantage. For a soft 20 to hit.
That is rude.
Okay. Oof. For 10 points of piercing damage, and but wait, there's more. And 9 points of poison damage. Let's see here. And this Yuan-ti goes wee all the way home. Okay, that is what the Yuan-ti are doing. Oh wait, there's more. This Yuan-ti comes out to investigate. This Yuan-ti comes out to investigate as well. This Yuan-ti goes over and is going to attempt to constrict the female prisoner that is in the chamber with him, because she's fresh food and you're interrupting his dinner. And
we don't know anything about that.
Right, he hits her. Wow, she may not be long for this world. 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and she is grappled. Okay, so on the next turn, he's going to try and swallow her whole. Aaron, what would you like to do? Yeah, you know nothing about what's going on up there. I know nothing about Yuan-ti and their eating habits.
So Aaron will use his move to back up to a spot that's not on the map, 30 feet back. So
Okay.
that's why I've got the 35.
Right.
And he will use his bonus action to scope out, this fat fool's fighting technique.
Which one?
This guy
Okay.
right there.
So
And he's got a deception of 29 or better.
he fails.
Okay.
You got a
So
5.
I'm going to shoot his ugly blue behind with a 24.
That hits.
So he gets hit in the rib cage for 19 piercing. And because I understand his anatomy, I knew he was going to jerk left, and it goes right in the kidney, and he takes another 26.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty good. But he's not down yet. He's hurting with an arrow sticking out, kind of at an angle from his rib cage down into his kidneys.
Yep.
You probably nicked a lung in there too. Do you have another attack?
No, that's mine. No, I used my bonus action to
Right.
learn how to snipe him.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm all done.
Norte, what would you like to do? Why is there an exclamation point over Norte? Weird.
There isn't for me.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I have it over his webcam. It's very strange.
Oh, his webcam.
Oh. Yeah, I don't see it.
Maybe he has a quest.
I'm going. Wait. Hang on. So if I'm sneaking.
You could run up and hit one of these guys with advantage. Because they don't know you're there.
Okay. I'm going to move here and then here. So they're flank. So they can't run away.
Okay. Are you going to attack one of them?
I'm going to attack this one.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. And I will cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Only 45 damage.
Oof. So, yeah, you hit this guy with inflict wounds and he desiccates and dies. God damn it.
And then, do I still have my ghouls?
Yes.
Okay, they will attack. Each of them will just go and each attack the other ghoul, the pirate to the left.
So, both of them are attacking the one to the left?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Okay. So. They will both run up and fight him. The first one with 18 to hit. Wait, 19 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And it needs to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Got a 13.
Okay. Then it takes 6 damage.
Okay.
Next one. 18 to hit.
Yes.
DC 10 Constitution saving throw again.
11. I was kind of sweating that one out a minute.
5 damage.
Okay. Okay.
That is my turn.
Thrick, what would you like to do? So you are no longer hidden. And neither is Norte.
I will use my sunblade on the one right next to me.
Go for it.
Ooh, and that's 20.
Nice. Double damage.
$52 damage.
Oof. So this guy is charred inside out from your sunblade. Anything with a bonus action or movement?
I shall. I'm just gonna move right here,
Okay.
and then
Protect the squishy.
yeah, protect the squishy. Thank you. That's I haven't taken any damage to my health yet. And then I shall shield. F.
Go for it.
18.
That hits. Okay. All right. Cancel. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna get rid of the fire right there, and can I see this dude?
The one in front of Thrick?
No, the one like up here.
Up. Yeah, you can just make him out looking up. This stairway goes up 10 feet. If you stand back a bit, you can just make out the top of his head. His head looks like a big cobra.
I'm gonna go right there. Can I see him a bit better?
Yes. Yeah, you go up the stairs, and then you're on the same level as he is, so you can see him.
I'm gonna put a fire right there.
Another one of the another bonfire.
Yeah, it's getting rid of my old one.
Okay. Oops.
Show me where you're putting it. I'll move it.
Right there.
Okay. You put a bonfire there. Anything with your any other action? You've used 30 feet of movement, so.
No.
Okay. Telfar, what would you like to do?
Yeah. I want to shoot at
So yeah, he's 10 feet down.
There.
Yep, go ahead and make your attack. You have advantage.
Big would have hit. I would like to take -5 to hit to add +10 to my damage if I hit.
Okay.
Does guidance work on attack rolls or no? Save or skill proficient or skill checks?
I don't know. Let me look.
It's ability checks, and that's it.
Ability checks, and that's it. Okay.
Yes.
I think bless is the one you might be thinking, because that adds to.
Yeah, blesses attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
So I got a 21 to hit.
That hits.
For 45 damage.
Ooh. Yeah, you got his attention, but he is not dead. What would you like to do with your bonus action?
With my bonus action, I want to re-hide. And then I think I want to use my movement to dash in here.
Okay. What'd you get for your hide check?
I'm going to take 10 on that for 10, 20, 35, 38 total.
Okay.
Put it on my notes.
Okay. So these two idiots don't see you at all. Let's see here. Okay, so berserkers. These berserkers, one is going to attack Thrick, one is going to attack Narte. Soft 20 to hit Narte.
That is a miss.
And a 15 misses Thrick. The Yuan-ti slithering snaky bastards. He's going to attack Narte. He's going to attack Thrick. We'll deal with those first. They drop their longbows and switch to scimitars. .24 to hit Thrick.
That misses.
24 misses you?
27 AC.
Jesus Christ.
Holy crap.
And a 16 I know misses Narte.
AC 22.
Meanwhile, in this other room,
could make you some mithril armor if you wanted me to.
No. I'm better without armor.
How do you have 27 AC then? Do you take a level of barbarian and get unarmored defense or something?
Lizard folk get 13 plus their dex bonus for their AC without armor.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
So I have an 18 without any armor. And then my shields and my dual wielding feet. Then the cloak.
Cool.
Okay, so, and then, so this guy is going to make a bite attack. And he swallows the prisoner whole and gulps her down. Nom nom nom. And this guy.
No, oh, they're eating the nobles.
Eater beats in the world.
We can't let them eat the nobles. The noble will give us our quest rewards.
Right.
You're right. That's the downside.
We'll pull some bits out of the stomach after we kill them and regenerate it. And after decades of therapy, I'm sure she'll be fine.
I can actually do that.
Put on our resume, guys. The Yelp reviews are gonna be real bad.
This guy is going to run through the bonfire.
Make dex check.
And for his dex check, he gets a 15.
Not good enough. Takes a whopping 7 fire damage.
Okay, so that means he only has 120 hit points. And he...
Could have been 127.
He is going to take 3 swipes at you with his scimitar. So 15 to hit.
No.
A 9 is going to miss you. And a 16 to hit.
No.
Okay. This guy is also going to run through the fire. And he gets a 15 as well for his dex save.
God. 5 damage.
Okay, 122 hit points. And he fires his longbow 24 to hit.
Ow.
For 11 points of piercing damage. And 15 points of poison damage. And then he fires his longbow again.
Oh, stop.
17 to hit.
Shield.
Okay, that's a good idea. There's your reaction. So what does shield... for the next until the end of your next turn, what is your AC with shield?
22.
Okay. So he misses with his second shot. Okay. Phew. Aaron, what would you like to do?
I will use my steady aim, and I don't think I can shoot at this particular one because Norite's in the way, so I'll shoot at the Slytherin beast here.
Okay, go for it.
And 20. Oh, that was a crit. Nice.
Nice.
So he takes 28 plus an additional 25, which is 53.
Okay, he is still standing. He is hurting pretty bad though. That was a good shot.
Yeah. Good
Bonus
to-
action?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. All right, Norite, what would you like to do?
I'm going to cast. I'll cast Inflict Wounds on the Yuan-ti.
Okay.
One, two, three.
Question: when I do a crit, does the sneak dice double, or is it just the weapon dice?
All of it doubles. So
But hang on. So he should also take someday if this little thing will ever figure it out.
So you did 25, so that would be 50 for sneak damage. So you did 78 points.
Yeah.
$50 points of necrotic damage.
So did you roll to hit first?
Oh, right. Nat 20. Oh my god.
So all of that damage is doubled. So how much did you?
100 damage.
Okay. That kills him outright. Anything with a bonus action or movement?
No.
Okay.
My ghouls will attack the Yuan-ti.
Okay.
On grip.
Okay. Go for it.
Wait. They'll move to attack the ones on cancel.
The ghouls are going to move to attack the Yuan-ti up here.
Yes.
Okay, hold on here. Hold on just a second. Let me check something.
They have 30 feet of speed.
Yes, they do. So the ghouls were here. So the ghouls can, if the ghouls, if they dash, they can get to the one that is attacking cancel, but they wouldn't be able to make an attack. They can get to the base of these stairs. Because their last attack was on a guy that was standing right here. He's no longer there.
The bow.
Go get to the one next to cancel just to see if they can distract the Yuan-ti from cancel, so cancel can get further away. The cast spells at range.
Okay, so you're gonna have them dash and get to this guy here.
Yes.
Okay, so they dash. Thrick, what would you like to do?
attack the one right next to me.
The Berserker or the Yuan-ti?
The Berserker.
Okay.
With a 9.
That isn't going to do it.
Oh dang, I thought for sure that would have hit. That's my bonus action. I'm gonna bite. Just an 11 hit.
It does not.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Cancel. What would you like to do? You have Slither McJerkface in front of you. Is cancel muted?
No, I got out of the board.
Ah!
Alright, I got an empty map. Let's do this. Well, I don't want to be here right now. It's bad.
Disengage and run away.
That is an option.
Yeah, that is.
My ghouls are there to fight it. They're expendable. There's plenty more.
So where's this steps like there.
Okay. You can do that.
And then, as my regular action, the fire is there now.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you put the fire there. Telfar, what would you like to do?
Well, I think, first of all...
So from the other room, you can hear this woman scream, and then you hear a sickening crunch.
Alright. How high are the ceilings in this room with the 4 pillars, or the 4 braziers, I guess, torches?
50 feet.
50 feet.
The rooms that you're in, the ceilings are 12 feet.
Alright. The glider is going to conjure animals.
Okay.
She is going to conjure a mated pair of giant eagles.
Okay.
They are good alignment and noble creatures, and they do not like evil things.
Okay.
And the air is filled with the ethereal, creepy laughter of children fae spirits. And let's see. I kind of want those summoned in the main room. That's 60 feet casting range. Is that possible? If not, I imagine she can.
Yeah, it's only 30. It's 30. Well, it's 35 feet to just about the middle of these pillars from where you're at, so you could drop them right here.
And I believe that spell lasts for up to 1 hour with Vicky's constant concentration.
Okay.
I will. Is there still a Yuan-ti right outside the room I'm in?
Not that you can see.
Does he have 3/4 cover? Or full cover?
You don't see any Yuan-ti.
I don't see any Yuan-ti outside the door there.
No.
Okay. I would want to move into the main room and kind of hide behind the northwest, this here.
So it's a 10-foot drop to get down into the main room where the pillars are. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to fly down there and take up a good defensive position behind one of those things.
Okay.
And the Yuan-ti that I shot at before, do I still have a view on him?
No.
No. All right. Well, I'm going to come sit down real quick and see what we got going on. Because I definitely want to shoot at something. Let's see what we got here. Telfar wants to make, I don't know. I want to ready an action to shoot at anything that comes into this room.
Okay. You can do that.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Because I see a lot of doors, I see a lot of exits, I see a lot of possible places for enemies to pop out, and Telfar kind of wants to hang out for a minute and see if anything else is going to, try to ambush.
Okay. That works.
And I think the eagles are pretty much doing the same, kind of circling the room.
Right.
And waiting for something to come out.
Okay. Interesting. So, actually I might be able... No, it has to be one creature. Okay.
I hope it's not as big as it looks.
It is. Narate, you need to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Easy.
The good news is that it can't make it through that doorway.
Oh, you'd be surprised. It's a snake. That's mostly heads.
29 for the first one, and 23 for the second one. So.
Okay. So you, Narate, you can see this most directly. A Yuan-ti anathema has come out down these stairs and is coming your way. Anathemas are 6-headed, huge monstrosity Yuan-ti. Oh yeah, they're a ton of fun. Let's see here. Berserkers are going. One is going to attack Thrick. One's going to attack Narate. The one on Thrick misses. They both miss because they fucking suck. Let's see here. Yuan-ti. One is going to attack Thrick with 3 scimitar attacks. But on his first attack, I don't know how a snake trips, but he trips and falls prone. So his second 2 attacks are at disadvantage. On his second attack, he loses his scimitar. And on his third attack, he only gets a 16 for his bite. So, you know, that's what he did. He's Yuan-ti.
I think he's quivering in fear after catching a sight of the abomination coming up from the east.
Yeah, the anathema. Oh, you made Mom bad.
Because when it gets hungry, it probably doesn't really care what it eats.
Both of these Yuan-ti are going to shoot through the fire with their bows and attempt to hit Thrick in the back. No. Uh, 18 misses. The other one, 23 misses. And the last one, 21 misses. Okay. This one. He goes all the way back in here. And oh wait, no, he had to dash to get there, never mind. And then last but not least, this one. Goes up in there.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
I'm holding an action for something to enter this room. Does that count?
That does count. You can go ahead and make a shot.
Sweet. I will take a -5 to my attack to get a +10 to my damage if it hits.
Okay.
Do I have advantage since I'm stealth?
Yes.
I roll 1.
Oh, yeah.
That hits.
Take a 27 to hit. It's a nat 20.
Double damage.
82 damage.
Okay. He's still up. But at 82 points in one hit, he kind of wishes he wasn't.
Can my eagles also make their held attack as well?
Yes.
Let me pull up their stats real quick. Two with attack, one with the beak, and one with talons, plus 5 to hit on both. With 21 with the beak attack.
Okay.
And a 20 with the claw attack.
Oof.
3d6 plus 6 total. For 16 damage.
Okay. Okay. He's still up. Barely.
That was just one eagle.
Right.
So next eagle. 22 with the beak.
Yes.
And a miss with the talons. Which is 1d6 plus 3 for damage. Another 8 damage.
Okay, that puts him under. Okay.
Sweet.
All right. Aaron, what would you like to do?
Well, we'll see. I've got a clean shot at this one that's threatening Norate, so
Yes.
I will take it.
Go for it.
And using steady aim, I'll have advantage. Come on. There it is. So 24 to hit,
That hits.
16 damage,
Okay.
plus an additional 27,
Oof.
so 43.
That puts him under. Any movement?
I kind of like where I am. I'm sniping the hell out of people and not at risk.
Okay. And Narate, what would you like to do?
So there's about, I believe, 4 corpses on the floor, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I will resurrect them all as zombies.
Okay. You can do that. You have 4 zombies.
Animate dead stuff.
All right. You have 4 zombies.
I will go and make them attack the big boss.
The anathema. Okay.
The anathema, yes.
All right. Go ahead and make your zombie attacks.
Okay. So, first one, soft 20 to hit.
That hits.
4 damage.
Okay.
Second one, 19 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
For 6 damage. Third one, natural 20 to hit
Double damage.
for 6 damage.
Okay.
Last one, 14 to hit
No, 14 misses.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Give me just a moment. I will be right back, and then we will start a new round.
Crazy Barbie.
So I forgot that I had plans to do stuff at 8 right now. So I'm gonna have to head out early tonight.
It's all good, man. Have fun.
Okay. See you guys next week.
For
All right.
sure. Take it easy.
Till Chris when he comes back.
Will do.
Okay. Well, let me do something real quick here. We're going to break up the stream.